Good evening, everybody. This is C. Marie, your Drink to Shrink Diva here. I'm here this evening to tell you about the Iaso tea, the results that I have noticed so far. I'm going into my second week. I finally completed my first week. I lost 3 pounds. I got on the scale my fourth day after taking the tea, and I had lost 3 pounds. I haven't checked my inches yet. But, I'm happy with that because it's a step forward. It's a step forward, So, I mean, I have lost the 5 pounds before the, 5 days and 5 pounds in 5 days. But I'm feeling good because, my back is not hurting me. I don't have the pins and needles. Not as often as I usually get. It's dull. It's like real dull now. And my knees are not bothering me at all. I have arthritis in my knees, and I have bone spurs on my knees, and I have been able to bend, and I haven't had any pain at all in my knees. So I'm excited about that. My hands have been pretty much okay. I have carpal tunnel, bilateral carpal tunnel in both of my hands, and I've had surgery on both of my hands for it. And, my hands, usually weak. I can't grab things, but I'm noticing that I'm able to grab a few little things, I noticed that, I have a little bit more energy. I'm not as tired as I, usually am. There are a lot of benefits for taking the, Iaso tea. So I'm in week 2. I had started my walking regimen before I started taking the Iaso tea. And my walking regimen, it consisted of me, walking back and forth to my job. I have a position where I have to open and close the gate. So I said, well, instead of me driving, I said, why don't I walk? So I've been walking. I've been doing that. So now this is week 2 of me taking the Iaso tea. So now it's time for me to step it up. And as we had said before, I mean, the tea is wonderful. It's, to detox your body, to help you with weight loss. It cleanses your upper and lower intestinal tract. It has a lot of other benefits to it. It helps with your blood pressure, your blood sugars. It has a lot of amazing results. It only have 9, all natural ingredients. The marshmallow, the persimmon, the papaya, the holy thistle, the blessed thistle. So we can go on with the product. I mean, with what's in it, and everything, which is the natural herbs. Also, I just brewed my second batch. I decided to put lemon in it this time, because I saw that, a few people had put lemon in it. So I put a little bit of lemon in it, a couple of lemon slices in it and everything, and gave it a little lemony taste. I didn't add any sugar to it because, I just figured that, I'll drink it, plain. But I guess if I was to add anything to it, I might add some Splenda or some stevia or something like that, or some all natural, raw sugar. But I don't have a desire to do that. It has a clean, crisp taste. Also, as I explained to you a few days ago, once you, brew and steep your tea, save your tea bags, because you can dry the tea bags out, then you open them up, you mix the 2 tea bags together, with the herbs and stuff that they have in it, and you can use it to season your food, such as your soups, your stews. I put it on baked potato. I put it on a cheeseburger that I had made. I put it on. I put it in my cereal. I had put it on my toast, and it doesn't really have a flavor to it. It doesn't have a bitter taste to it. It's not grainy like how tea leaves, usually taste or feel like, if the bag busts open, when you brew a cup of tea. It's nothing like that at all. And it has a nice, clean taste. So I'm on my second week, and like I said, it's time for me to rev it up. I started my walking regimen and everything. And so now I've added to it my dancing routine with Michael Jackson We Experience. So, that's fun. And everything. And I was explaining how you do that, to incorporate that into your exercise routine, because I don't like to do regular exercise. I don't like to do the jumping jacks and the sit-ups and things like that. But I can dance, So if I do the dance part of it and have fun with it, and everything, it makes it more interesting, and it makes you more, eager to want to, exercise. It makes you more eager to want to, to reach your goal. So, Those are some of the things that I was explaining before. And also, another tip that I can give people, like, when you read labels and everything, to find out what is in ingredients, not only what's in it, but also to find out what the portion is, because I had talked about portion control before. And what you do with your portion control, you watch your portions, because it can tell us on a pack of cookies, okay, 2 cookies is 1 serving. And we'll be then ate 10 cookies before we realize, like, oh Lord, I done ate half the pack of cookies, So that 110 calories that was for the 2 cookies ends up being, times, 5 more, so, that's very important with the portion control, and also with the exercising. When you exercise and everything, don't overwhelm yourself by thinking that you have to get in there and you have to go to the gym and you have to jump on all the big machines and stuff like that. Just take it slow. Take it slow. And if you do decide to get a gym membership and, go to the gym and everything, you know that if you check with your healthcare provider, and if it's something that's that your doctor stated, okay, that you need to do this, you can get money back. When you can get money back on that on the healthcare. I mean, towards your gym membership or whatever, you can get money back. You probably have to check with your healthcare provider. They have information on the back of your card that you can call them about. I found that out a couple of years ago. That was after I had, finished with my gym memberships. I was like, oh, wow. I could have gotten some money back on that, due to, my health. You had to exercise in order, to get your health, back on track. And also, when you go to the gym and everything, if you're not familiar with the machines and everything, some gyms, they offer the personal trainers, for you. Sometimes, when you go for your tour or whatever of a gym, before you get a gym membership and everything, they offer you the services of having a personal trainer take you around and show you how to work the machines for free. It's included in the tour. And sometimes, people, the organizations, depending on what they are, they charge you for a personal trainer. But, get a personal trainer to find out how to use the machines and stuff before you go in there and injure yourself. And I know I had a personal trainer. That was years ago. But that was, and I just happened to get that person for free. And it was just because I was military. I was a military wife. And I had went in and they had gave me advice about how to work out your muscles and everything. And if you go to the gym every day, how you're to, work one set of muscles one day. Let your muscles rest. And then those muscles, if you go one day, going every day, one day work your upper body, then the next day work your lower body. Or if you're going every other day, then you work all of your muscle groups, your upper and lower, and then, and then you go every other day to work out the whole body. But that's to in order for your muscle to build back up, and you get quicker results that way. That's what I was told when I was going to the gym. And it did help. It did help, for toning up and everything like that. So, like I said, I had upped my regimen, and I had added the Michael Jackson weed. That was just yesterday. I just started the Michael Jackson weed, dancing again. I haven't done that in over a year. So, I had said, you start out, with your warm up, with something that's slow and easy, and then you just build it up. You can take a couple of little other sessions or whatever, and build it up to 30-minute intervals, and then gradually add it up to an hour where you're doing that cardio, and you're getting in there and you're sweating. I did what did I do today? I did the Heal the World. That was a warm up. That was a cool down. And I did I can't remember the name of it, but I did a couple of sessions. I did about maybe 3 or 4 dances, and that's what I usually do. I try to do 3 or 4 dances within there, plus along with the warm up and the cool down, to keep your muscles limber and everything. So it's a fun thing to do something that you like to do. Line dancing, if you can do that, do that. I did find information today in reference to line dancing classes here. I'm going to go see, what that's about, I'm thinking their line dancing here is more like square dancing, but I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go check it out just to see what it is and to see what it, it does and everything. So I'm about getting healthy. I'm about getting, reaching my my goals. I am, and like I said, I lost 3 pounds, but I'm going to go on. I'm going to continue this journey, until I reach my goal. And you can't just sit back and rely on the Iaso tea to do the job by itself. There's no kind of potion that you can just take and then you can continue to eat, whatever it is that you want to eat, because this is supposed to be a lifetime change. A lot of people say, okay, diet, but a diet is okay. I'm just going to go on this, to lose a few pounds, to be able to get in this dress. And then that's it, for this affair, and that's it. That's a diet, and everything. But a lifestyle change is that we have to take responsibility, to eat the things that are, healthy for our bodies, to eat the things that are good. And I know people say, yeah, it's more expensive to eat healthy, which it is. But, if you think that your health is an investment, it is an investment into your future. Do you want to stay here longer? What is your incentive, to want to lose the weight? Are you losing the weight for yourself, or are you losing it because others are saying that you want to lose it? Lose the weight because you have that desire to lose it. My incentive was that when I went to the doctor and they told me that I had diabetes, and then they told me that I had a degenerative disc in my back along with the pinched nerve, and my doctor just plainly said, he said, if you don't lose the weight, you're going to have to start getting cortisone shots in your back. I don't know if you guys know what cortisone shots are. I've had them before in my hands for the carpal tunnel, and I don't want that in my back. So I'm like, okay, that was an incentive right there for me to get on the ball to lose the weight, plus with the diabetes, because I didn't know what was going on with my body. And I just know that I was not feeling right. I actually thought it was my blood pressure, but it ended up being my blood sugars. And so, my blood pressure is fine. So, that was the scare for me, because I didn't know what was going on with my body. And I noticed that now that I'm in my golden years, now that I'm in my 50s, I noticed that I noticed that every little thing, something doesn't agree with me, is like boom, right there. So I pay attention now to what I ingest. I read labels to find out, okay, what is it that's going on with my body? If I eat something and I don't feel well, I, take note of it. Okay, well, I ate this, this is not making me feel well. What is in it? And stuff like that. So I'm beginning to take responsibility for the things that I ingest in my body. And like I said, the fitness, MyFitnessPal is a good app to get, because it holds you responsible. It makes you, you can, it reminds you too to put in, your daily intake for your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snacks, your daily water intake. You can put in your exercises that you do. And when you put in your exercises, it tells you how many calories you burn for how many minutes or how many hours that you were doing the particular exercise, whether it's walking the dog or, washing clothes and stuff like that. It will tell you how many calories that you burn for different activities that you do. And then it'll allot you, more calories, if you have a set goal, okay, I want to lose so much weight, to get to this goal by a certain time frame. It will tell you according to what your weight is, what your caloric intake should be, and it will tell you, okay, this is how many calories you need to eat each day. You need to eat each day in order to reach your goal. And so it will tell you that, it will calculate it for you, and it will keep you on track. So, you have to input your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, any little thing that you eat, that you put in there. They even have a scan bar there, so that if you have, an item or whatever, and it's not listed, when you try to put it in, all you have to do to get a more accurate count of the calories, you push the scan bar, and then you scan whatever the package is that you're getting ready to eat. If it's a pack of cookies, or whether it's hamburger, or you got chicken from the store or whatever. If you scan the barcode, it will tell you exactly what the serving, how much per serving. It it will be. So, this is, like I said, I like this app. And then also, when you walk, it counts your steps. How many steps are you taking, when you go for a walk and everything. And it tells you, okay, you reach half goal because it says, 10,000 steps a day. You're supposed to build yourself up to 10,000 steps a day. I forgot how many miles that is or whatever. But, you build yourself up. And so it'll calculate your steps and tell you how many steps that you walk. I have the app on my phone, on my smartphone. And when I put it in my pocket, it'll automatically come on and start calculating my steps. So that's another thing that you can do. Another thing too is that to help you with weight loss is to to convert things go to sugar free. I know a lot of people don't like sugar free. Some things I don't like sugar free because it leaves an aftertaste I don't like. Now I know one thing that is good sugar free is Smucker's sugar free preserves. Those are good. Another thing that I sugar free is syrup. Is that Aunt Jemima syrup? I'm not sure what name brand it is. I have to go look in my cabinet or whatever. It might be an off brand name. But anyway, certain things that I do. For instance, I made a cheeseburger. Instead of me getting the whole slice of cheese like I usually do, I broke that slice of cheese in half. That Kraft single, I broke it in half, and it still fits the whole burger. That's the thing about it. It'll still fit the whole burger. Cut things in half. Cut your portions down. Instead of me eating 2 cheeseburgers and everything, I eat one, now. And another thing that I did notice since I have been taking the Iaso tea is that I don't eat as much. I get full a lot faster than I did before. And of course, I'm drinking water. And another thing, if you want, to be able to suppress your appetite even more, drink a half a cup of water before you eat your meals. That will help you also to be able to eat less, and stuff. So that helps. Every little bit helps. But I did notice that, today I ate and I'm like, oh, I said, I'm full. And usually I don't get full that easy. I'll be like, okay, I'm looking for more, where is it? And stuff like that. So, I'm actually being full. I get full faster and I'm satisfied. And it's not like a full where, you're so bloated and laid back that you're ready, like, oh, you can't move. It's not that kind of a full, but it's a full where I'm satisfied. I don't need anything else to carry me over. I don't need to snack and to fulfill whatever, I didn't get for dinner or whatever. But it's really good. The Iaso tea is really good. You can get your Iaso tea at any one of my websites that I have. I will list them below this video. But this is a good company. This is a good company with all natural products. We having wonderful testimonies that are being that are going forth from people taking not only the Iaso tea, but also the HCG drops, the resolution. One of my teammates is on the resolution. She's taking the resolution and she's losing weight and she's feeling great, and everything. And she got that because she was waiting for her tea, and her tea was taking a little bit longer than what she expected. So she said, okay, she said, well, I'm going to try one of the other products while I'm waiting. And she went ahead and she purchased the resolution. And she said she has lost about maybe 5 or 6 pounds. I think she's been on it for like maybe a week now. But she's doing good with that, and that has a certain caloric intake that you have to do with that one. There's certain guidelines that you have to follow, with the resolution drops and the HCG drops. So go check out the website and find out the wonderful weight loss kits that we have. We have the Delgado coffee. We have our cafe line with the latte and the cappuccino, the mocha, with the Ganoderma in it, and everything that helps the body. So we have all natural products that that helps with the overall wellness of your body, overall wellness, of yourself and everything. So check out all our products that we have. We have the the facial things. instead of doing Botox to get rid of your wrinkles, we have the Renique. We have the We have the Iaso oil, which has emu oil in it, and that's for psoriasis and eczema. And if you have a bald spot in your head, it's for, restoring your hair follicles, for your hair to grow back. So we have a lot of wonderful products. We have energy. If you're drinking the Red Bull and the 5-hour energy stuff, stop it. Stop it. Go to our website for TLC and get the NutriBurst or get the energy. These are the things that that you need to take into your body. So take these things into consideration. Take these things into consideration. This is the information that I have for you. I hope it is helpful for you. And I will see you soon. Bye.